Hi guys, thank you so much for clicking on my video today. If this is the first time you've watched one of my videos, thank you for stopping by. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, thank you for coming back. It really means a lot. So, in today's video, I will be going over my weekly budget for the second week of May. So, let's get started. I got paid today, the 9th of May, and I got paid £124.52. The same as last week because I only worked 4 days last week instead of 5. So I'm going to stuff my usual amount into my cash envelopes. So that is £10 into petrol, £10 into books, £10 into spending, and then £5 into eating out, clothes, beauty and miscellaneous. So that is a total of £50. I'm not going to be putting any money into my savings challenges this week, just because there's not enough in the pay to stretch. And then I will be stuffing 7 sinking funds. So I will be stuffing my next year no pay, my next year birthdays, next year Christmas, my car maintenance, my planner's envelope, and then 2 of my holiday savings, which are my HP road trip, my Harry Potter road trip. But me and my friend really want to go back to the Warner Brothers studio tour because they have some new exhibits. So that might be what that goes towards. And then girls' weekend. So I'm just going to add my pound signs real quick. And we'll be adding £10 into each of these savings. So that is a total of £70. So the £70 from my sinking funds, as well as the £50 from my cash envelopes, gives me a total of £120. And if I take that 120 from the amount I got paid, it means I have a buffer remaining of £4.52 in my bank account to add to my buffer there. So the first thing I'm going to do is stuff my cash envelopes. So miscellaneous. Let me split the 10s and 5s. I hate this money because it never lies flat. So miscellaneous is getting £5. Beauty has £10 already, and I'm adding a 5, so it has 15. Clothes has 25, and I'm adding a 5, so it has £30. And then eating out is getting my last 5. There we go. Spending is going to be getting £10. And there's nothing else in there because I spent it last week. Treat yourself, your shelves. My book cash envelope has 30 and it's getting a 10. So it now has £40, which is nice. I like to let it build up quite a bit before I spend it. And then my petrol envelope has £30. I'm adding a 10, so it again has £40. There we go. I can move these out of the way and they can go back into my cash envelope purse here. Moving on now to my sinking funds. So firstly, I'm going to stuff my next year funds. And because there's not a lot that I'm stuffing, I will update the trackers as I go. So next year no pay is going to be getting £10. And it has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30 and 40. 140. And the 3 next year envelopes I have to stuff do have the same amount. 9th of the 5th plus £10, 140. There we go. Easter next year is fully funded. Next year birthdays, I am just going to put the £10 in there and fill out the tracker because it is the same amount. So 9th of the 5th plus £10, 140. Next year Halloween is fully funded. Next year Christmas, again, I'm just going to add the £10. 9th of the 5th. Add 10, 140 total. There we go, that's it for my next year funds binder. I believe the only thing that's getting stuffed in my long-term savings is my car maintenance. New car, past it. Car maintenance. So I do have a £100 placeholder in here, which is available from my Etsy store. It is a printable. So once you download it, you can print however much you want. And then I just laminated it to make it a bit more robust. So I'm going to add the £10. So it has 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. £190, which is good. I would like to get it to 200 before my MOT and service is due. So that's it for my long-term savings. In my short-term sinking funds, I will be stuffing my planner's envelope. So it's getting £10. So it has 10, 20, 30 and 40. 9th of the 5th plus 10, £40. And then I have also, no, that's in my long-term sinking funds. I've also added my 12 months of bills and living envelope into this binder instead of having a binder just for one envelope. Because I'm going to be using then that green little binder that I have. I've taken the stickers off it and I'm going to be using this for some of my savings challenges going forward. But that is to come in a future video. And then lastly, my holiday savings. It's going to be Girls' Weekend. It's going to be getting £10 and there's nothing in there yet. And then Harry Potter road trip, how I filled out the tracker I have, is getting my last £10. So that means I need to get a tracker for my Girls' Weekend. So 9th of the 5th plus £10, 20. Which is good because if I do use this with my friend and we go to the Warner Brothers studio tour, we can probably just about get there and back in a day. From London, just about. So I'll need tickets for the train, tickets to go into the tour, and then some money for food. There we go. The next thing, the last thing I'm going to do is just fill out my weekly check-in just to show how much I added this week. So into petrol I added £10, into books I added £10, into spending I added 10, eating out I added 10, no, eating out I added 5, I was on a roll, clothes I added 5, beauty I added 5, miscellaneous I added 5. I didn't add anything to hair and nails, and I won't have been paid from my weekly income job, so I won't have added anything to my digital spending. So that is a total of £50, which is good. So that is it for this week's Budget With Me and Cash Stuffing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please consider hitting that like button below. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to leave me a comment, I'd love to read it. If you'd like to keep up to date with my budgeting journey, please also consider hitting that subscribe button as well. And I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!